vortex. So my friend Todd and I are currently working on this playlist that is all about the nihilism of this culture, but it's music from the late 70s to the early 80s. I think that we were looking at 1977 to 1982 or 84. I don't remember which one. But I believe we got like about 15 songs so far. What you started off with again? Some Joy Division song? Yeah. I forgot the name of it. Of course. But I'll have to show it to you when we're done with it. But yeah, I've been thinking more about like doing playlists, because I made mixtapes when I was a kid. I was so proud of them. I spent all day working on a mixtape, only to record over it just a couple weeks later, after I wore that tape out, and I was like, okay, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Doing another one. It's like the same thing with comedy, I guess. I keep adding to that like hippo cannabis joke. I can't believe I didn't think of like zippo cannabis until now. For those of you potheads in the vortex that know what a zip is, congratulations, that's really fucking clever. I hope that you appreciate how clever that is. But if you don't, fuck you. You don't deserve this channel, get the fuck off. But anyway, only the real potheads know what a zip is, okay? But yeah, so I think I'm gonna do a playlist that's all about like the modern woman and like why she's fucking trash. And I was thinking about the song Whippin' Post by the Allman Brothers band, and it's just so true. And that song was written in the early 70s, and it's still so relevant. Sometimes I feel that I've been tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I'm sorry, y'all. I get really excited. Like that song, it doesn't matter if it's some like crap cover band. They were actually a pretty good cover band. They covered Bob Marley. They covered ZZ Top. The lead singer, who was the bass player as well, looked like ZZ Top. Imagine that. They all look like ZZ Top after a certain age. It's like you are no longer going to look young, ever. And I was thinking about that relation myself, because, you know, somebody tonight told me I looked like I was 29, which is pretty cool. But, like, I know that I'm getting older. I can feel it. I can totally feel it. That's why I'm doing my stretches. But, you know, I've noticed that the people that have that, you know, mental illness stuff, you know, we don't really look our age or act our age, you know. We just have this very childlike, whimsical spirit that is also very, very serious. You know, we take stuff very seriously, but at the same time, like, we can laugh, and Probably because we allow ourselves to fucking cry, you know? Imagine that. Emotions being important because you're a human being. Anyway. I'm gonna have this song in my head for the rest of the night. You'd only like this video if you understand the song that I'm referencing, okay? But you know, doing comedy and being authentic or whatever, it's all about like vibing with your audience and hoping that they understand what you're talking about. And so I always fantasize about like people like knowing exactly what I'm referencing every single time. It's like they're me. It's like they're me living inside my head or some shit. Dude, I brought back the keyboard tonight. That was cool. I was gonna actually play it, but then I realized that this keyboard is loud enough and I really need an amp and a power cord and all that shit, and I just don't want to fool with that. So I think I'm just gonna get my louder keyboard, but I have to replace the batteries. It's annoying. I need some of those rechargeable batteries. My friend Brad Covington has some of that. Some of that stuff. Some of that high-tech stuff, man. Rechargeable batteries. Man, they've had that shit since the 80s. I remember that shit. I remember having rechargeable batteries when I was a kid. And it was very, very convenient. I need to go back to that since I already live in the 90s anyway.